to manage themselves. They're trying to, what I mean by that is they are trying to manage the money they have. Okay, people are like, this money that I have, I'm managing myself, and all of that. The best way to deal with every money that comes in for you, in your lifetime, you're going to be having what we call the incomes. You're going to have what we call incomes. Those are the money coming in for you throughout your lifetime. Now, whenever you have income, there are three departments, or there are three elements in your income. And what are the three elements in your income? They are your past, your present, your future. Okay, so your past is your debt. If you are owing people before, every income that comes in for you, a part of your income goes to that. Your present is the expenses. Your future is the investment. Now, your ability to succeed financially in life is to understand what I've just said. So when you have income, every time you always have to remember that part of my future is inside this money I am holding in my present. And for you to be able to effectively handle that, what you do is that you put part of it to be working for you till you get to that future. So when you put part of it to be working for you till you get to that future, one of the places you can place such money is in the stock market. Now, the stock market is a place where you can easily multiply your money. And there are three ways to multiply your money in the stock market. You can multiply your money through capital appreciation, and that's the biggest. You can multiply your money through dividend returns, and then you can multiply your money through bonus shares. And I'm going to explain everything. And then you can use a lot of principles. But I'm going to explain 4 principles that I believe that once you know them, you can always make money from the stock market. Now, if all you have to do in your life is to go and work for money and your money is not working for you, I'm sorry, the person may have to work throughout his life. Now, imagine when such a person is at age 60 and is still going to work. Age 65 is still going to work. Age 80 is still going to work. I mean, it's so disgusting and frustrating to be going to office at age 80. That can be scattering and shattering. Now, for you to avoid that, you also have to employ your money. Let your money be working while you are also working, so that you can arrive at retirement on time, or a time where you will stop working generally in life, on time. So for you to be able to arrive at that, the stock market is a platform where you can multiply your money. So I said the first one is capital appreciation. So what is capital appreciation? Capital appreciation is when the price of a shares you buy, maybe at 2 naira, it moves to, let's say, 8 naira. And that's 400% return. And let's say you put in 1 million, you go home with 4 million. Does that happen? Yes, it does. And I'm going to give you how to focus on that and make it happen for yourself. So that is capital appreciation. Now, there are times that capital appreciation normally happen very fast. Number one, capital appreciation happens usually in November, December, January, February. Now, if most times people will sell their shares in the stock market in December because they need money and they need to spend for the festive period. And so they drop their shares. And that should be the time you are buying. And so by January, February, they want to start buying again. And that's the time you should be selling. So when you follow that simple principle, you can always make as much as 100%. I remember a time when Japan was 3 naira, and I know it was 0.9, and I bought, and the thing got to like 3 naira in February. That's like 200% return, and I sold, and that's it. And that brings me to talk about the penny stock. The penny stock makes a lot of sense, okay? The penny stocks are stocks that are 5 naira and below. They can easily turn. Meanwhile, the blue chip stocks cannot easily turn. And when I say turn, what do I mean by turn? They can turn around and give you 100% within a short period of time. A stock that is 1 naira can easily become 3 naira and you have gained 200% return. A stock that is 50 naira finds it hard to become 150, in fact 100 naira, because the price is on the high side. I remember when First Bank was around 32 naira for a long time. I mean, getting it to become 72 was a lot of work. So the moment it became 72, I just sold off. So I've said all that to say that when you study stocks that are penny in nature, you tend to take advantage of the market. So that's capital appreciation. The next one is dividend, okay, dividend returns. So when a company takes your money for shares, they run business with your money for 12 months. After 12 months, they are expected to declare profit. And so when they declare profit, one of the things that happens is that everybody in the company is gotten a share. I mean, you have a share of the profit declared by the company. Now, if they declare the profit is sliced into shares by the number of shares each person is holding. I now know that that can be confusing, so let me break it down. So a company started running, there are 10 shareholders, so that means there are 10 shares. No. Let's assume there are 10 shares and 10 shareholders, so that means each of them have 1 share. So, okay, now if that's the case, the company at the end of the day made, let's say, 30 naira, okay, and they're going to share 3 naira per share. So that means each person is going home with 3 naira, right? For every 1 shareholder, they are going home with 3 naira, okay? So that's what I mean by, the share of the profit is shared according to the share you hold in the company. So that's shares. That's dividend returns. And these dividend returns, your share still remains there. Another one is the bonus. Okay, so the bonus is when they give you extra shares for the existing shares you hold. So you see companies say things like, for every 1 share you hold, we are going to give you another one. Or for every 2 shares you hold, we are going to give you another one. That's like giving you another money entirely, because you can claim the new shares and then decide to sell it on the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange. So making money from the capital market is a very fantastic one. One of the beautiful things of making money from the stock market is that you can easily dispose of your shares and convert it to cash. It has that advantage over real estate. Real estate, if you invest in real estate, let's say you buy a land or you buy a property and you need cash urgently and you need to sell it, it can take you a long time before you'll be able to sell. However, when you buy shares and you want to convert it to cash, you can easily convert to cash. Now, if I want to always make money from the stock market, what are the methods I can use to always make money from the stock market? The first one is quarter performance approach. I'm going to give you 4, and I'm going to start with explaining quarter performance approach. So let me go on a short break. When I'm back, I will begin with quarter performance approach. Stick around, don't go away.
Multiply and maximize your money. With Successful Summy at Money Magnet Show. Money Magnet Show.
It's Money Magnet Show with Successful Summy. From Lagos, Nigeria, and the universe, this is the only frequency that gives you overdose.
Guess who we are?
We are the king of radio. We are High Impact 102.1 FM.
12 hours of intense worship, 12 anointed artists, one stage. Are you ready? High Impact Praise Blast 2025 is coming. Get ready for a night of fire where praise, worship, miracles, and joy abound. It is High Praise Reloaded. Date Friday, December 26th, 2025. Time 6 p.m. Venue High Impact Planet Amusement Park Resort and Hotel, Kilometer 12, Lagos Ibadan Expressway, Iba4. Ministry DJ Ernestine, Adeyinka Alasheyori, BJ Sax, Shenwele Jesu, Lilian Neji, RCCG Praise Team, the City Choir, Laulu Benjo, Bidemi Olaoba, Sumisola Agbebi, Toluwani Sings, Chinyere Udoma. For more inquiries, please call 0814-229-9509 or 0706-393-5694. Entry is absolutely free. High Praise Reloaded. It is time to praise loud, worship deep, and live blessed.
Make, manage, multiply, and maximize your money. With Successful Summit at Money Magnet Show. Money Magnet Show.
It's Money Magnet Show with Successful Summit.
Welcome back, the Money Magnet Show. So, quarter performance is one of the strategies you can use to make money from the stock market. So, what do we mean by quarter performance? So, if you take a whole 12 months, it can be divided into 4: 1, 2, 3, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So, that's 4 quarters, right? Now, anytime, of course, according to Investment and Security Act 2025 and CAMA, that's Company and Allied Matter Act 2004. Yeah, so according to those laws, it is required of a company to show its 12 months result. They call it the annual result. However, you are supposed to show it in quarter performances, right? So you're supposed to show the first 3 months, the second 3 months, the third 3 months, the fourth 3 months to the public that are investing in the shares of that company. So what do? Now, number one, what you do is you will go to the first quarter, and then every company has their different quarters. Okay, so if the first 3 months result is good, and what do I mean by result is good? They're going to show you profit and loss. If that company make profit in the first 3 months and then make profit in the second 3 months, then you buy in the third 3 months, you can make up to 100% of your money, knowing fully well that this company haven't performed first quarter, second quarter, they will perform the last 2 quarters. Now, if you don't want to take a lot of risk, you may just want to wait for them. Do they make profit in the first 3 months, second 3 months, third 3 months? Definitely. After making money for 9 months, they will make money in the remaining 3 months. So that is how you use the quarter performance strategy, right? And number 2 is the news. Okay, so most times one of the things that boosts the increase in capital appreciation of a stock is the news that goes about on that particular shares or that stock. So let's assume that it's a news that, okay, tomorrow we're going to have an expansion of a particular company, and then foreign investors are buying into it heavily, and many people are demanding for their product. All of those kind of news is going to boost the price of that kind of shares because people are seeing future there. They can see that, oh, these people are moving forward. So the news is going to push up the price. Okay. I'm going to open the phone lines. Let me open the phone lines. 0907 0907. If you have a question for me, I think I need to attend to your question at this point, or I need to begin to attend to your questions. 0907 224 5018. 0907 224 5018. Okay, so I've spoken about quarter performance, I've spoken about news. Another thing you can look at is the financial ratio of a company. That can be a little bit complex, but let me just explain all the same. There are some certain things you will look at in the books of the company before you decide. Let me run you through the books of the company. So you have a company can be in debt and they are running and they are declaring profit, and they are in debt and they are declaring profit. How can that happen? I'm going to explain to you. You see, there's what we call the cash flow statement. The cash flow statement shows us how the cash is flowing. And the cash flow statement shows us whether the company is going to be liquid or they are not. Now, where do you find the cash flow statement? You find it from the brochure that the companies used to send to their shareholders. So one of the things you will need to check is what is the annual report they've sent to me. I think quite a number of companies used to do the annual this thing on CD now. It's usually on CD. They will send it to you on CD. In fact, some have left CD. They just put it online and send you a message that the annual result is online now. It's in PDF format, and so people can go check it online and see it. Okay. Having said that, so you could actually check the balance sheet, you can check the trading profit and loss, and you can check the cash flow statement. The cash flow statement shows you whether the company has cash or not. It shows you where their cash has gone to. And as such, it gives you an idea whether you should invest in that company or you should not invest in that company, because the cash flow is going to tell you whether they have cash or not. The balance sheet also shows you their assets, even though the balance sheet is not as powerful. Okay, so look at some of the banks that are dead. Some of the banks that are dead now, they still have buildings, and then they are still dragging things with NDIC. If somebody wants to buy them, part of what they look at before buying them is their asset. Now, okay, this company is dead. I want to buy it. What am I going to gain? What they are looking at to gain is probably the asset of that company. So, the balance sheet is not really a great way of checking out whether you should buy a stock or not. One of the things you should always learn to check is the cash flow. So if you are intending to be a big investor in the stock market, one of the things you should note is to know the cash flow. Now, let me begin to talk about how can I turn my 5,000 to 10,000 naira in the stock market, my 1 million to 2 million in the stock market, in the Nigerian stock market. I'm going to break that down when I'm back from this break. Stick around and go away.
Make, manage, multiply, and maximize your money.
Yeah, yeah.
With Successful Sami at Money Magnet Show. Money Magnet Show.
It's It's Money Magnet Show with Successful Summy.
The Urban Radio with the Force. Can you feel the pause?
Yes, of course.
What's our name?
High Impact
102.1 FM.
Welcome to the high side of life. Join us every day at High Impact 102.1 FM, your urban lifestyle station.
I just want to be
Babe, I want to surprise my guy with a good treat. Where would you recommend?
Girl, I've got the perfect place for you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, my family and I were there not too long ago. It was fantastic, and the kids loved it. The apartment was home away from home, the right swimming pool, 3D cinema, and the food. Oh my gosh.
Where's this place now?
It's High Impact Planet Amusement Park and Resort, my dear. It's just away from Lagos, and it has everything you need to relax and have unlimited fun.
How do I make booking?
Oh yeah, call this number 0814-229-9509. Wait, are you booking a suite?
Why?
So I can tag along, ni.
Nikini. High Impact Planet Amusement Park and Resort. Fun just got real.
You're listening to High Impact Radio 102.1 FM, your urban lifestyle station.
My heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. Oh, oh. Make me your radio and turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you. Sing along to my stereo.
We love you at High Impact Radio.
I only pray you'll never leave me behind. Never leave me. Because good music can be so hard to find.
on your track.
Let's go.
Let's go.
From mainland to island, from uptown to downtown.
We run this town.
Now we the run this town. Now we the run this town.
Giving you back-to-back hit songs non-stop.
Give them back to back to back, back to back to back. Yeah, you know the fear this.
High Impact 102.1 FM.
Make, manage, multiply, and maximize your money. Yeah, yeah. With Successful Summy at Money Magnet Show. Money Magnet Show.
It's Money Magnet Show with Successful Summy.
Okay, welcome back to the Money Magnet Show. So, I've been speaking about the fact that you need to have a good cash flow system for you to be able to sell as an organization. However, for a buyer, for a shareholder, you need to be able to see that. Now, let's talk about if you are going to buy shares and you want to turn your 5 naira to 10 naira, your 1 million to 2 million, what are the steps that you should take? Okay, number one, you need to open a stock account. So where are you going to get, how do you open stock account? Okay, so you find a stockbroker. How do you find a stockbroker? So you go online to the platform of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, and then you find the list of stockbroking firms that are operational over there, and then you pick the one you like, probably the one that is close to you, the one that has good customer service. Once you like them, you're good, right? So pick the one you want. Now, when you pick the one you want, you will tell them you need to open a stock account, and then they will open that for you. And if they have integrated technology into what they do, what you will realize is that it's easier for you to transfer money on your phone to their app or their account. And once you're able to do that, there's also a platform where you can pick the stocks yourself. So the next thing you want to do is you want to analyze your money. How long am I going to need this money? Okay, so if you are needing the money in a long time, and you can leave it for 2 years, for 3 years, for 5 years, then you want to look at the long-term stocks. And most of those type of stocks are stocks that gives you bonus shares and the likes. So you want to think about the oil company, you want to think about the Dangotes, you want to think about some of the banks, not all of the banks. So you want to think about that. And if you are thinking of short term, you want to check the quarter performance. Where am I going to find the quarter performance? The quarter performances, some of them are on the website of the stockbroking firm you are picking, and some of them are on the Nigerian Stock Exchange website. So when you go there, you will see the quarter performances of some of these stocks. All you just want to check out is, do they have profit in the first quarter? Do they have profit in the second quarter? Do they have profit in the third quarter? If the answer is yes, position for the fourth quarter, go in there, make your money under 3 months. So with that, you can take your 1 million, convert it to 2 million, and then repeat the process for another company, because all the companies do not have the same financial year. Some companies, January is July. That is, the January of some company is July. The January of some other company is October. And you know that when your January is July, then your December is going to be June. Okay? So that's the way it works. The same thing October, then your December is going to be September. So companies do not have the same calendar year with the normal human beings. They have different calendar year, starting from a different month, ending in a different month. And the reason is because people have the choice. The director, the management has the choice of picking what is suitable for them. When you do this, you can be able to multiply your money in the stock market. And I want to begin to wrap up. I want to begin to wrap up the show today. On Friday, I'm going to be talking about Section 34 of the 1999 Nigerian Constitution. And that's when we speak about the legal angle to this program that we're talking about. I've spoken about right to life, which is Section 33. And so I'm moving to Section 34. And if there's anything that happened between now and Friday, we also consider the legal analysis of that and how it affects you. So Section 34 pretty much talks about dignity, right? Talks about dignity. And Section 35 talks about liberty. Section 36 talks about fair hearing. Section 37 talks about privacy. So we're going to be looking at, if people rough handle you, if people torture you, if people molest you, what are the legal implications of that? And I started showing you last week, Friday, anti-torture law, that if anybody beats you or hits you or do something that amounts to torture to you in the Anti-Torture Law Act 2025, then you should know that the person can be liable to 25 years imprisonment, including police, army, navy, soldier, LASMA, whoever they are. All you just need to do is substantiate it, that what this person has done to me, I have the evidence, and then show it, and then the whole story changes. And we're going to be looking at that in detail. That reminded me of a man that entered a particular church, and he went to scatter things there. And the moment he broke their pulpit, broke their chair, and he ran out. And the people went to call the police, and they reported him. He said he didn't do anything. No. He's not the one. Then while the police were investigating, one of the people that was in that church at that time recorded the man, and the video came out while he was pushing the thing and the thing broke into pieces. The man started begging. That's what I'm talking about, evidence. So when you have evidence, the court does not deal in hearsay. The court deals in evidence. So we're going to be looking at how do I manage my evidence if I have to do with public officers or government officials. There's a word I'm looking for there. Okay, so when you have to deal in the public, how do I handle my evidence? How do I take advantage of the law for my benefit? So we're going to look at all of that on Friday, okay? And you don't want to mix any of that. By the way, the show runs Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. But, you know, I just have to finish up on time today, right? Okay. Till I come your way on Friday, Successful Summit is my name, and I'm saying remain financially intelligent.
Make, manage, multiply, and maximize your money. Yeah, yeah. With Successful Summit at Money Magnet Show. Money Magnet Show.
It's Money Magnet Show with Successful Summit.
Make, manage, multiply, and maximize your money. Yeah, yeah. With Successful Summit at Money Magnet Show. Money Magnet Show.
It's Money Magnet Show with Successful Summit.
On High Impact Radio, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. with Successful Summit.